Hey guys, Review It Dan here. I review the good, the bad. You're probably noticing the lantern right here. Well, just a few days ago, a snowstorm came by Georgia and knocked out all the power in my neighborhood. We're still suffering the effects, but I won't let that stop me from making a review right now. So I Review It Dan shall be reviewing a Christmas special for you all.
Christmas!
How did you get in here?
You have no power and the security's down.
Okay. What do you want, buddy?
Well, you said Christmas, and I figured what better Christmas present to do a review with you, my best friend.
Oh, well, that's great and all, but I want to do the review alone. I'm reviewing the Pokemon Christmas specials, and well, what?
Pokemon is anime. Anime is my territory.
Okay, fair point, but one problem. Where's your first review?
You try doing as many things I do in life and still have time to write a review.
Good point. How about this? Since Pokemon was dubbed by 4 kids who Americanized everything, why don't we do it together?
Fine, but I have 2 conditions.
What are they?
1, you get this demon cat off my arm. And 2, we go do it at my house because it has heat and power.
Alright then, deal.
Alright, and away we go!
If you haven't heard of Pokemon, then you've been living under a rock. A very large rock. The size of Mount Rushmore.
So get out from under that rock and listen up.
Short version,
Because if we said the long version, we'd be here for another 20 years. Pokemon is a worldwide phenomenon that was made in Japan, resulting in card games, video games, TV series, movies, manga, anything else.
just a few specials,
And it took the world by storm with its fans.
including us. The specials we're talking about today focus not on the time-defying human characters, but their Pokemon.
Ha! They're Time Lords.
No. We're not adding Doctor Who shenanigans here. The first special, at least. Part 2 will be coming out a little later.
This series is composed of several Pikachu shorts related to winter and Christmas. Each segment was released on video in Japan, the US, and the UK. The first 2 segments were released as Pokemon Pikachu's Winter Vacation on VHS in the United States in 1999. The third and the fourth segments were released as Pikachu's Winter Vacation 2 on VHS in the United States in 2000. In the United Kingdom, all 4 segments were released on VHS in 2001, and finally all 4 were released in the United States on DVD in 2004. 2 of those segments were relayed as episodes of Pokemon Chronicles.
How does he know all that? Well, he's a bigger Pokemon nerd than I am.
Hence the shirt.
Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's see where this Pokeventure leads us to.
We start with what sounds like a typical 90s intro song.
Everybody's laughing, everybody's thrilled.
Wow, watching this now brings back some memories from my childhood, when things were simple, and nothing was more important than watching TV.
Yeah, also I love how Onyx actually leaves a snake trail behind him and not phoned in footsteps. They could have really easily have screwed that up.
The Cold Winter story takes place on a summer beach house. Then again, that's how most Americans view their Christmas now.
We see that all our characters are celebrating Christmas.
It also seems that our human characters, Ash, Brock, and Misty, have been given the cow and chicken treatment of only seeing below their waist. Hang on, how can they celebrate Christmas if there wasn't a Christ to celebrate? I know there's different types of holidays besides Christmas, but Christ is literally in the name.
I mean, technically it was a pagan holiday.
But fine. The humans leave our favorite Pokemon at the house, where nothing really happens, but it's more entertaining than Sonic 134.
Let it go, dude.
No!
Alright, I'll pander to your needs. The reason why this works and not that comic is because we're seeing their first Christmas. And so the shenanigans that they get into makes it interesting.
Hey look, sparkling cider.
But we all know what it really is.
The sweet tears of joys of Pokemon fans.
Yeah, just like all of the tears that Peach and Bowser drank in Super Mario Kart on the Super Famicom.
So after seeing Vulpix being the new cat meme and Pikachu saving the tree, Bulbastar starts chasing Squirtle for eating his cookie.
Pikachu!
shot.
After a good laugh at the misfortune of others, Pikachu gets Pika pissed and blows out the power.
With the lights down, they find a music box playing.
Now this moment is a sweet one to take in and reminds me how the holidays are with most families.
How so?
Well, around any holiday, families will try to get along to the best of their abilities. Most of the time, it ends in arguments and disaster. But at the end of the day, we realize that no matter what happens, what religion we worship, what our political views are, what we identify as, we are family, and nothing should be more important. Now, I do know that that doesn't apply for most out there, and it is a shame that it's like that. But this is what I've experienced in my life, and from my family, and of friends.
That was beautiful, man.
Are you crying?
No. Unfortunately, the music box loses its power, and it seems all hope is lost, when suddenly Pikachu gets an idea.
How do you know?
I've watched this so many times, if you hooked a projector up to my brain, it would show this special. I owned it on VHS.
How long were they gone for? They return to see the power out, but Pikachu lighting up the tree and music box. Even though a music box is powered by springs.
Not to mention, it was playing while the power was out earlier.
The humans are happy to see it as well.
Yep, and the power is back on as well.
Wait, what?
Don't worry, I just noticed that at the same time you...
We end this on Santa with a single Rapidash pulling his sleigh. And that's the end of the first special.
We get a short segment of the invasion of Jigglypuff that would make the world lazier.
Isn't that how the world is now?
Not when all the snowflakes outside are Jigglypuffs. We now head into the second part of the first special, Winter Games.
We open up on where most of the world would actually like to spend their Christmas. A cabin in the woods.
The Poke Gang wake up to see fresh snow and decide to go outside and play.
So close to freedom, yet so far.
Dude, that's dark.
Not as dark as Brock leaving Onyx outside all night, the jackass.
Touché.
I know it's not insinuated he was inside, but with the size of the door and how big Onyx is, he had to be placed outside.
Let's focus more on the fun. I said fun! Not terrifying nightmare fuel.
Psyduck, the purest soul. Tugby finds bigger footprints. Oh, never mind.
Yes, we see a Kangaskhan and her baby.
Wait, why is Kangaskhan in a snowy mountain when they're supposed to be in the Safari Zone or Australia for us?
Pokemon logic. It also seems that the mother wants her shy baby to come out and play with the other.
Headshot. After a scene where Meowth fails, and is never seen again in this special, Togepi and baby Kangaskhan find a sled and bring Pikachu along for the ride.
Bulbasaur, getting revenge from the last short, uses Squirtle as a sled and follows suit.
The rest get on Onyx and join in on the fun. You know, I'd hate to be at the bottom of that hill and seeing this coming right at me.
But Trouble decide to follow them when they are heading straight for a lake and can't stop.
Mother Kangaskhan luckily saves the day with the power of a mother's love and saves them all.
After a few more hours of playing, it's time for the Kangas family to take their leave, making all the Pokemon sad to see their new friends leave.
That is until the Masters call them. Come on, guys! It's time to get back in your little prisons and be in our legalized cockfights.
Man, you're really making this special a lot darker than it needs to be. But that's the end of part 1. Let's get on with part 2 right